The fifth convocation of NIT Nagaland, we're all participating and delighted. When I came to know that the Honorable Minister for Higher Education is to be the chief guest of this function, I felt so glad. In fact, he heads all the higher education institutions in the state as a political executive. He has lot many ideas to share with us on the occasion of this convocation. The young minds and bright faces who are going to receive the degrees today, they're all looking smiling, beautiful. About 179 UGs, am I right? And PGs and doctorate. I shall say this convocation of the National Institute of Technology of Nagaland at Dimapur has been called to confer the degrees upon the candidates who in the examinations held for the purpose have been certified to be worthy of the same. God bless you.
Sir, I propose that 16 doctorates, 34 postgraduates, 160 graduates qualified in the academic year 2022-2023 be awarded PhD, MTech, MSc and BTech degrees of this institute at this convocation. I also propose that 14 doctorates, 13 postgraduates and 95 graduates be awarded the degrees in person and rest of them in absentia.
I, Dr. Amrit Pujari, Dean Academic, present unto you these three candidates in the BTech 2019-23 batch who won the gold medals of NIT Nagaland for their scholastic achievement. Sri Avinash Kumar, topper Civil Engineering Department. Sri Abhay Kumar, topper Computer Science and Engineering Department. Sri V. Hari Kumar, topper Mechanical Engineering Department. Thank you.
I, A. Wati Walling, Associate Dean, Academic, present unto you these 5 candidates in the MTech and MSc 2021 and 23 batch who won gold medal of NIT Nagaland for their scholastic achievements. Kumari T. Ashwarya, overall topper of MTech Communication Engineering 2021-23 batch. May I also request Kumari Outre Lisa, long-term overall topper of MTech, Computer Science and Engineering 2021 and 23 batch. Shri Buduturi Shesh Varun, overall topper of MTech, Power Systems 2021 and 23 batch. Please come forward. Shri Puchipali Sai Teja, overall topper of MTech, VLSI Systems 2021 and 23 batch. Kumari Shichida Chakraborty, overall topper of MSc Physics 2021 and 23 batch.
I'll repeat whatever the thing. After the pledge. First I will say confirmatory degree by me, pledge only you have to repeat. By virtue of the authority vested on me as the chairman of the Senate and the director of NIT, NIT of Nagaland, I admit you to the several degrees both in person and in absentia in the Faculty of Engineering for which you have been declared qualified in this institute. And in token thereof, you have been presented with these diplomas and I authorize to wear the robes ordained insignia of your degree. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. We shall, in thought, word, and deed, ever endeavor to be scrupulously honest in the discharge of our duties in our profession and shall uphold the dignity and the integrity of our profession and the honor of our institute. We shall uphold and advance social order and the well-being of our fellow members and shall devote all our energy to promote unity, integrity and secular ideal of our country. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
All my dear young friends and scholars who have achieved such a wonderful degree of your hard work, sincere efforts, and studious efforts. Congratulations once more to all of you. My dear parents, proud parents of these young and beautiful people who have come here today, dignitaries who are off the dais, and the community leaders, all who have come from near and far. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be able to speaking at this convocation. As I was giving the awards, in one way I was thinking that this is the punishment for not being like them. After standing to give the certificates to all of you, I was a little bit jealous also. Because it is noteworthy that what you have achieved in an institution like National Institute of Technology, that also in our state of Nagaland. During our times, such institute of repute was not existing in our state. At the starting 2010, and from the academic session starting from 2012, 11 years of academic session, and the 5th convocation. Yet I believe that NIT Nagaland has come a long way. When I look at all of you, and as I was standing here and, feeling the pulse of your hands, some were dry, some were rough, some were wet, some were smooth, some was feeble, some was very strong, but each one of you have felt, I believe, the need of the pulse of this nation today. Your degrees, your achievements, your doctorate, your post-graduation and graduation, and also in such an institute like NIT. Many may not know. Many in Nagaland doesn't know that there is an NIT, National Institute of Technology, here at Nagaland. Even I came to know just a few years ago. I'm so sorry for it. We used to hear that there were some great constructions going on somewhere in Chumoukedima, behind Ubula Dr. A.C. Jamir's house site. That was the only thing we used to hear. And we used to hear that all the unnecessary people are trying to tax here and there. That was what we heard. But we did not know that such an institute, a blessing to the people of the nation, a blessing for the people of Nagaland, where even Nagas who have a quota, I heard 7 of them every year. And I know it's not good to have quotas all the time. But thus far we have come in a very short span of time. So I pray that many more youngsters from Nagaland would write their JE exams, would come up not only in quota but also in general and be there, be here in NIT. Today when the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji talks about Viksit Bharat 2047, a man of these times who has envisioned a vision for the whole of the country, including Nagaland, to live in a developed Bharat, developed India. I know all of you are going to be the forerunners as technical experts in your own field, championing development, championing the cause of empowering our people of the nation by your skills, by your knowledge, envisioning 2047 and beyond for the people of this nation and for the people of Nagaland. The merits that we have earned through scholastic endeavor is not just for the pride of self or for the degree to uphold in your common room or in your bedroom to show to your people. But your scholastic enterprise of your intellect and knowledge that you have achieved is for nation building, is for people building, is for empowering your people. And you will surely empower yourself while doing that. Today, in our state of Nagaland, we are suffering due to literate people. Our literacy is so high that they cannot do anything else. So they have become a burden to our people, to the government, and to their families, to their parents. So literate that they have lost humility. So literate that they cannot work hard. So literate that they would rather want to open unions and unions and unions and distort the very thought process of a developed Nagaland, of a developed citizen. I know that all those who pass out from here, and as you pursue even further, would envision just not for yourself, but you would envision for your people, for your community. A person who wishes to envision that, you may not get accolades or, just like today, when you have come up, certificate for everything that you do. But I hope your commitment and your persistence in your efforts will bear fruits for the younger generations to come. Today I am very proud and humbled to sit behind a very senior leader whom I call Ubu also. not only because of being the former governors or former chief minister, but he envisioned something for the Nagas. Many may like to hear it or not, but it's not flattery. And he stood by it until today. By God's grace, he is alive to guide younger generations in thought processes of seeing a developed Nagaland with a developed Bharat, developed India. The journey of vision should be with all of us. The journey of having a vision and working cannot come from somewhere that you have only studied. But you endeavor with passion what you really want to achieve for your people. And when nation comes first, when your community comes first, then for sure you will achieve that beyond what you expect. But my dear young friends, the journey is not easy. सफर आसान नहीं होगा, रास्ते इतना स्मूथ नहीं होगा. It won't be that smooth. When you pass out of NIT with your great degrees, with your gold medals, and with your doctorates and your postgrads and grads, don't think that it's just going to come. It is good that you will have a lot of critics. It is good that you will have a lot of people who may make you feel belittled. And I'm telling you, if there are challenges, that means you are on the right path. I'm telling you, if you are facing difficulty in bringing out the envisioning in you to do the best in whichever institution, corporate, government, or private, or yourself as you endeavor, remember you are in the right path. The journey of life can never be easy and smooth. The journey of our nation has never been smooth and easy. The journey of Nagaland has never been smooth and easy. Sacrifices have happened. And today, here we are at the threshold of a nation being built to be a developed nation, where inclusiveness and the social security of its citizens are of paramount. I'm grateful that I'm here, and I'm thankful to the National Institute of Technology for allowing me to be part of this convocation. Professor Dr. Venugopal is a good man, and his team are very humble. I need to say this because I have met them so many times. I've come here before also. The humility of the leaders of NIT Nagaland is so good that I know that the students that are studying here are getting the most optimum knowledge through them, and ability to connect with teachers is one of the biggest things than ever. We also were students. And when we were students, when our teachers tackle us in the right way, without seeing color, race, religion, or anything else, but tackle us as a potential human to be greatly intellectual in knowledge to empower our people. The teachers tomorrow may seem to be small, but always would take the greatest stance of life. So my dear young friends, as you pass out, and the younger ones that I see, singing beautiful songs, starting from the national anthem to Vande Mataram to a Naga traditional song. It makes us feel proud that we see these things happening in NIT. I'm really thankful to the Ministry of Education, Government of India, for envisioning NITs and IITs and IIMs in each and every state of this nation. Last 2 weeks ago when I was in Delhi, I am a keen observer, like I said, even though my eyes are small and my ears are big. So when the bureaucrats of education were speaking on the side, I was just listening, awaiting them so that I can talk some things about Nagaland higher education. And I was hearing them saying that it is the policy of the government of India under the visionary leadership of Modi ji to have one NIT or IIM or IIT in every single state of this nation. So, some were asking for 2. And I was listening to their conversation. And many of our general public may not know, but these are highly reputable national assets where national strength are groomed. Policies are made through IITs, IIMs, and NITs. So, what we see in Chumoukedima, Nagaland today is going to help not only the nation, but our state. So my dear parents and my dear fellow citizens who are here, in issues of technology, communications, or any expertise, I think we should take premium use of such institutions like NIT, come here, support that institute with our own sense of way, and also take and let them teach us the best practices that is to be incorporated in our state, in our day-to-day lives. I won't take much time now. I really regard the NIT for its endeavor to adopt and work with polytechnics of Nagaland. And I pray that this can be worked out soon, even though I'm not the minister in charge for technical education. I was for a few years, last tenure. But I would also endeavor to speak with the Honorable Advisor and the Honorable Chief Minister and also the department so that we can collaborate together to strengthen the polytechnics to become centers of excellence for technology, even though they are in some of the remotest parts of our state.